All right, fractional ownership. It's a model that has worked for private jets like your G5.
Of course, yeah, or G4. We will meet an executive who's putting this to work at country clubs. Fractional ownership of country clubs. We'll see if it's run its course or there's more to go next on Fox Business.
The days of the second home country club are numbered. Add in a tough economy, and that means a little bit of trouble for some of those private country clubs, the golf courses you want to get onto but can't. Well, one company is on the upswing despite the challenges facing the private world of golf. Joining us is one of the founders of Tour GCX, He's Gary Rosenberg, and this is basically a fractional membership for some of the top clubs in America, correct?
That is correct. Thanks for having me out here today. Yeah, we've given people an alternative way to get access to something that they otherwise wouldn't be able to get, and that's access to the private golf experience.
And you can't say what clubs are on your list, right?
We can't. We work tirelessly to protect the privacy and integrity and exclusivity of those clubs, and that's why we're able to do what we're doing.
But that almost is a good thing for you because it adds a little bit of air of mystery, and you're saying, well, the clubs that we belong to are so good that they don't want to publicize this. So it's kind of a cooler thing.
Yeah, exactly. Look, I mean, the reality of it is market conditions change in every industry, and it's happened to golf. And we recognized that early on, and we went out and said we can be a great partner not only to the private golf club community, but also to the consumer base. So we devised an elegant way to let people in.
All right, so before I go home and get on the New Jersey Transit train home, Liz was talking about her G4 and her private jet membership.
Yeah.
And that works. You can have different levels of membership, different hours. You guys have the same thing, right? Different price points for different times on the course or different number of courses. How does it work?
That is correct. And we did launch our business on the heels of a private aviation company called Marquis Jet. But really, when you boil it down, our members, and we have a private membership base, we pre-screen, pre-qualify our members. Once they become a member, they can purchase a predetermined number of golf rounds or private golf experiences.
T units, as you call them.
We call them T units, correct. And that comes in increments for an individual of 3, 7, or 10 within a given 12-month period. Or on the corporate side, we design a program that meets the needs of the corporation. Okay,
so 3 T units. What does it cost, roughly?
To get started on our program, you're talking about roughly $2,450, $2,450. That includes your annual membership fee and access to 3 private golfing foursomes. So
so you get 12 guys, basically, or 3 foursomes. Okay, so you and your buddies can go out 3 times.
That's correct.
On top courses.
Yep.
For 24. That's actually pretty reasonable.
We think it's a great value. It's a feeder program for the private.
I thought you were going to say like 24,000 when you said.
No, we really, like I said, it's a feeder program for the country clubs. It's a way for them to convert some of their underutilized inventory and gain exposure to our members and realize some meaningful revenue.
And and I don't want to sound snotty too, because around here, but people rest of out there in middle of America may say, oh, that's expensive, but around here in these parts, it's $100 grand to join a private club, plus 20 grand in membership. You got to have a certain amount of food fees. I mean, it's super expensive. So you're getting into some of these same courses without the obligation of the food costs and all the other stuff that goes into it.
Right. I mean, joining a country club is a big commitment, socially and financially. And what we're doing is giving people a way to get in and get a taste. If they're not really ready to make that commitment yet at this point in their lives, there's certainly people who are the right kind of people to join a country club and can afford to join a country club today, just not ready at this point in their lives.
Gary Rosenberg, Tour GCX. I got it right that time, Gary. Thanks very much.
Brian, thanks for having me.
Interesting business. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Liz.
Well,
you and your G4 are ready.
Hey, you and I would be ready to join a country club. It's just that they don't want us, right?
I've got the whale belt, the Nantucket red. I'm ready to go.
The whale pants and the collared shirt, lovey. All right.